Hey gang, we're here for hamstrings and glutes. We got some good news. We don't have any lunges today because we did them earlier in the week. Bad news, we do have Bulgarians, but we are getting them out of the way at the very beginning of the workout. So I like to stack our compounds, get our hard shit out of the way, work on unilateral stuff. We're taking an extra focus on the upper glutes. So we've got some frog pumps, we've got some different stuff. You'll definitely need a bench. I have 2 benches of varying heights. So my lower bench I'll be using for Bulgarians and hip thrusts. My taller bench I'll be using for frog pumps. And I also have my resistance band tied to the corner for step out squats. So working the adductors and the outer glutes as well as the upper glutes. You can use a cable machine at the lowest setting with an ankle strap to replace that movement right there. Get your barbell set up or your heavy dumbbells ready for sumo squats. We have glute bias RDL holds. So I'll be using 30-pound dumbbells. I have a 50, I have 20s and 15s, and I'll most likely be using the 15s for Bulgarians today. Get your normal hip thrust weight, your normal Bulgarian weight right out of the jump, because that's our first superset. We're working with mostly 6 to 10 reps, okay, for everything. So I would say 10 reps the majority of the movements today. We do have a 3-minute burnout coming in at the end. We will take glute focused RDLs to the next level by, I'm going to offer an optional 5th set for those really looking to perfect their form in their RDL, really target the upper glutes again, like I said, which is it's an area that's really difficult to target without proper form. Okay, so I want to take the pressure off going super heavy for that move and taking an opportunity to add a 5th set in, which I'll be doing. So we're going to take it in a progression like 10, 8, 8, 6, optional 6. And then we've got curtsy lunges. Glutes are going to be on fire, hamstrings are going to be on fire. That's the whole point. We're going to start with a quick warm up. We're going to get into some hip circles today. Am I missing anything? Nope, I think we should be good. Bench, couple bench options, barbell options if you're at the gym, dumbbell options if you're at home, long loop resistance band, or your cable with an ankle strap. With these hip circles, make sure you're taking this position in a neutral spine, neutral neck and spine. No arching or rounding of the back, which is tempting to do, okay? We're warming up the glutes, but we're also warming up the hips here. So if your tendency is to get in this position right here and do the thing where you arch and round your low back, the goal is to resist that by really beginning in a neutral position, ending in a neutral position. And you should be feeling it in that adductor as well as the lower glute. I want you to start to get really, really good at targeting different sections of muscle groups that we work. That's going to create really, really, really good mind to muscle connection. Go ahead and stay here in that tabletop. Press those knees up to a down dog. Pedal if that feels good for you. Inchworm the hands toward those feet. hang here in a ragdoll, and then we get in the hamstring stretch that we need. Go ahead and slowly roll it up. Practice that RDL hinge form back into a high plank. Step it out, drop that back knee, raise it up, bring that inside elbow in between. Wow, I love that groin stretch. Both hips are getting an awesome stretch in this position. Good, good. Send that right leg back pedal. Awesome work, last stretch. Big step forward with that left leg. Place that hand back inside. Big step into a yogi squat. Woo! We love a yogi squat. And roll it up. Stand it up nice and tall. Let's get into it. And I want you to start to take note of how your low back is feeling when you're doing certain movements, okay? Because when we start to feel that low back pain, it's typically because our feet placement is off or our angle is off, so we're not taking the appropriate hinge, but it also could be you're getting lazy with that core. And if you're getting lazy with that core, I'm going to need you right now to activate that core, bracing yourself cough as if a toddler is running up to you. So it's opposite of sucking in your stomach. It's more of like a pushing out, all right? So I want you to get really, really good at activating that core to protect the low back in all of these movements. Fact is, when the glutes are weak, other muscles want to take over. So your hamstrings might want to take over. Your quads might want to take over. Your low back might want to take over. We want to make sure we're dropping that weight and allowing for proper movement quality so that doesn't happen, okay? Super, super common, but we want to correct it. Kicking it off with Bulgarians, all right? We've got 3 sets of 8%. So we're gonna go 8 and 8. We're gonna jump in this thing for our hip thrusts. Here we go. Like I said, we're getting them done, getting them out of the way early, and I'm taking a glute biased Bulgarian with that front lean, that little hinge. Good, good. Switch it up. I want to keep that front knee slightly bent, even at the top of that rep. Nice controlled tempo. We actually have a complex here. So what I mean by that, we are hitting 10 reps, and then we hold that last rep for 10. 4 sets. 4 sets of this, guy. Booty day. Make sure your feet placement is right. If you get that wrong, we're going to be targeting the wrong shit. Last rep. We hold right here for 10. 2, 1. Good. I'm looking for that shaking. I'm looking for that shaking in the ass cheeks. That's what I'm looking for. So, common mistakes I see a lot with hip thrusts. We want to have a tendency to keep our shoulders back on this surface whenever you're using a bench. And what we want to do is fold over and then drop our hips like that. I actually want you to operate on more of a flat back, like straight line. So a good cue is to tuck that chin, and instead of here, so I'm keeping my shoulders on this surface and I'm kind of like dropping the butt to the ground. Now, instead of doing that, I want you to come all the way down and pop it up as if we're operating on more of a flat surface versus a curved or arched low back here. Okay, and that's a cue, again, tuck the chin to chest. That's really gonna help you, almost like round those shoulders down to avoid, again, creating unnecessary stress on the low back. And the goal is to create the, we want to just create the tension in the area that we're working, not create unnecessary tension, if that makes sense. Set number 2. Switch up. Now I want you to pick up whatever weight challenges you while using quality form. Because one thing for sure, if you're using really shitty form and you're picking up the heavy weight, it's not really going to mean much. All right, y'all. 10 and 10. Tuck that chin to chest. Get your foot placement right before you even start. Last one, hold here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, so good. All right. We've got one more set of Bulgarians, 2 more sets of these guys. Then we're going to say goodbye to the little bench, pull the big bench into frame. I think. Let's see. Yep. Frog pumps, sumo squats are coming next. And I brought my grips today. I actually remembered to do that in case I need them. All right, so challenging myself here in this last set with 20s, knowing I can always go back, okay? If you don't try, if you don't go for it, you'll literally never know. Last one right here. Damn, that feels good. This is a tough superset. All right. Oh, damn. Don't do the thing that I just did, please. When you're loading a heavy dumbbell, it looks like this. Bring your body close to that dumbbell, flip it over, so you're not pulling or lifting the weight and breaking something like I was just broken out. But you could really hurt your shoulder depending on how much weight you're using. So just don't do it. Play it safe. We got set number 3. Here we go. Last rep, hold it. 3, 2, 1, good. That's the point I wanted to get to, that little bit of shaking. Love it. I love it. Freaking love it. If your glutes are not shaking, they're not growing. Get that booty shaking and quaking here. We're gonna twerk those cheeks this last set. Move into sumos, frog pumps. Let's do it. Little recovery coming, working for a little breather. Do your best here. 3, 2, 1. Last rep, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. To reach that point of fatigue, it takes work. It takes getting past reps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sets 1 and 2. And it didn't happen for me until sets 3 and 4. So we need those beginning reps, but we also need to learn how to push past that resistance. We feel the resistance, we feel the little bit of discomfort, but we do it anyway. And that is the difference between massive results and like just subpar results. Woo! Okay. Let's move this guy. All right, y'all. So this move is interesting. All right, what I'm gonna do is demo for you without any weight. This is exercise number 2 in the superset. First exercise is heavy sumo squats. Be using my 50. What you're gonna do is come to the end of your bench. This is like a frog pump position, right? So you can perform this move, boom, without any resistance. Or you could put a little dumbbell in between your heels. If you're at the gym, you can use the Smith machine and bring that bar up if it's supported from the Smith machine. All right, but the key is get yourself sort of at the edge of the bench so you have enough mobility, but you're also comfortable. You might want a pillow or a yoga mat rolled up to support you. Let me just make sure I know the reps. It is going to be 10 reps, 3 sets. So we'll begin with our heavy sumos, which we love. Grip, there's no right or wrong. You can take it like this for your 10 reps. Stance is wide, toes pointed just slightly out. Slight hinge to target those glutes. Good. So feel that load in the glutes. I'm taking this first set without any weight just to demo for you properly. Sets 2 and 3, I'll be adding some weight. Neutral, shoulders, head, neck, spine. Awesome. All right, so tell you what, I was burning without any weight, but I am going to challenge myself with weight next round, like I said I was going to. But taking that proper form, even just body weight, I'm feeling it. I mean, I'm feeling it. let me think about how I did this last time. Because I did practice. I stood that thing up. Woo! Awesome shit. Little breather. Superset number 2, man. Ooh. Third set, best set. Oh, that's shaking though. Oh, god damn. Had to drop that weight. I had to do it. I had to do it so I could finish. And you know what? There's no shame in that. There's no shame in that. Pick up a lighter weight or go body weight with better form. Here we go. Same dealio. Glute focused RDLs, which means demo with 20s. I'm going to progress to heavier weights. We're taking this a little more bent. So bend. When you feel that squeeze in the top of that booty, that's right there, boom, where you're going to hold. First set is 10. Last one right here. All right. So the benefit of those holds is to really force you to find the deepest point of that hinge. Hold, come back to that start. We've got that optional 5th set. It's an option. So we got 10, 8, 8, 6, optional 6. 8 curtsy lunges in between. Make sure you've got room. A little breather. Whew. All right, picking up these 30s for a set of 8. Oh, so freaking good. Oh. Guys, don't cheat yourself on that hold. Curtsies, 2 of 3. Here we go. All right, last set of curtsies is coming. 1 to 2 more, no, sorry, 2 to 3 more sets of RDLs. So our second set of 8. 1 mandatory set of 6 to follow. Last rep. Here we go, last set of 8. right, y'all. Last mandatory set of 6 together. One more is an option. And then we got our burnout. So I'll set up my burnout timer. All right, here we go. Two more. All right. So if you've never done a 5th set of a move before, welcome to the big leagues. This is like what separates the women from the girls, basically, is building up in these foundational movements, especially at home if you don't have access to heavy stuff. Iso holds, pulses, adding those 4th and 5th sets. This is how we progress and get strong as shit at home. So quickly I'll demo our burnout. Our burnout is going to look like a side step out squat. Holding that weight in a goblet position, we're going body weight. We go 30 per side for a 3-minute running clock. This is our last set of glute bias RDLs. If you're with me, you're with me. If you're not, you're against me. No, just kidding. Just rest. Wait till I start my timer. Halfway there, 3 more. Don't cheat that hold. If you're shaking, congratulations. All right, y'all, right into it. 3-minute burnout, 30 seconds per side. We've only got 5 seconds to transition. Halfway. You'll see each side 3 times. Full range of motion, get deep in that squat. Don't cheat yourself. 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, and 1. 1 minute in, 2 more to go. Adjust your resistance accordingly. Good, 3, 2, switch. Keep it up. Come on, keep it moving. Woo! Lost my clock, I gotta get it back. Keep going for another 3, 2, 1. Switch, last time here. Last full minute of work. Good for 3, 2, and 1. This is why we call it a burnout. Woo! Last 30. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. That was crazy. Hamstrings and glutes on fire. Way to show up, way to slay. Let's hydrate. Eat your goddamn protein. Don't make this all for nothing. Please eat your protein. Eat your carbs. Eat your veggies. Get good sleep. Recover. Walk. Don't do 30 minutes of HIIT. Go for a walk. Stretch. Hydrate. Slay the rest of your day. You can do hard shit. And I'll see you next time.